Okay, so I'm gonna start. So I pasted the link for the review. Okay, I hope you all got some time to take the time to do it. Okay. Right, I'm gonna start. Questions here. You can watch the video for lesson number 45. Okay. So all the questions here are paper 2 questions, so that means you can use calculator is allowed. Okay, so calculator is allowed for today's session. Okay, right, let's look at the first question. Now, most of you who attempted the paper got this question correct, but I'm just gonna run through this very quickly. There are various ways to do this question. Okay, so 3 caps and a pair of jeans. So 3 caps plus a pair of jeans cost $100. So the price of a cap was 3. So a cap is 3 unit, right? And out of 8 of a pair of jeans. So if the pair of jeans is 8 unit, the cap is 3 times 3 unit, 153. So we have 17 unit is 53. So what you are doing right now is to replace the value of the cap and the value of the pair of jeans into a common number or a common representation so that you can solve the question quite easily. So in this case, we represent them in terms of units. So you have 3 units and 8 units. So 17 units, that makes 1 unit equals to 9. So how much did Toby pay for the pair of jeans? So the pair of jeans is 8 units. So that's 8 times 9 to give you $72. Okay, right. Next question is a geometry question. Hold on, let me just admit some of your friends. Okay. Right. Question here. Now, they tell us, so it is important, although it is just 1 or 2 lines, don't see that it is not important. So we know that PQRS is a square. So I'm going to enlarge this. So this is a square. Okay, so QP or PQ is the same side. A rectangle. So all these square, rectangle. Now, this is a rectangle. So if I take the angle to be this all the way, 249 plus 90. So that leaves me with this small part here, which is angle RQJ. RQJ, which is, I'm going to shade it. Okay, RQJ, 360 degrees minus 249 and 90. Okay, minus 249 and 90 to give me 21 degrees. So that makes this angle here also 21 degrees. Okay, all right. Now, with that, you want to find angle PQJ. Angle PQJ would just be minus 21 degrees to give you 69. Okay, so that's your 69 degrees. Questions, anyone? No? Okay. Next one is also an angle question. Okay. Now, here you need to know the property of a parallelogram whereby CXYZ is a parallelogram. So mark it up. So the purpose of telling you that this is a parallelogram so that you can mark up. So that makes angle YZC, angle YZC equals to 180 minus 152. Thank you, Niall. So that's, sorry, minus 52 to give me 128 degrees. Okay. So with this information now, they tell us that these lines are straight lines. So they tell us that these lines are straight lines. Okay, so this is a straight line. And BZ, okay, so this is a straight line. Now, then you ask, why did they tell me, or why do they want to tell us that these two lines, It is because they want you to have and know that this property here, A, O, angle A, to angle A, ZB is equals to angle Y, ZC, because this is the reason being, thank you, Pranati, vertically opposite angles. Okay, and they also tell you that angle that AB is equals to BC. So that's your isosceles triangle, right? Now, so if this is 128 degrees, with that you can find angle, this angle, which is angle ZAB is equals to, now this is a triangle. So this is your triangle, right? Sum of angles in a triangle. Okay, sum of angles in a triangle. So what do you have? You have 180 minus 128 minus 28 to give you 24. So that's 24 degrees. Why do we need to know that? Because we know that this is also an isosceles triangle. So with that, we can find angle ZBC. So to find angle ZBC here will be, take a look at that triangle ABC. C is an isosceles triangle. So to find angle ZBC, what do we do? To find triangle ZBC, what do we do? We take sum of angles in a triangle minus all the other angles that we have found. 104. Okay, so this is your 104 degrees. Okay. Question? No. Let's take question number 4. Question number 4 is what we call the is your algebra. Okay, so this is your algebra. All right. Julian. Rita. Yeah. Hey. Right now. So it says here Jocelyn had a piece of ribbon which is 17 cm long. So this is a piece of ribbon. The length is 17 cm long. Okay. Now she formed a triangle with sides measuring A, 5A, and 30. So you have a triangle measuring A, 5A, and 30. Now, it doesn't matter whether is it a scaling triangle like this or one side is shorter than the other. Doesn't matter so long as you know the dimensions in this. So what is the length needed? Needed will be 6A plus 30. Right? So that's what is needed. So This part, yes, that's right, Niall. Okay, so we need to remove 6A. We're left with 11A from, so we're left with 11A. Yeah? Then we still need to make sure that we remove another 30 cm. So this is removed, and we need to remove another 30 cm. So this here will be 11A minus 30 cm. Now, please make sure you know that you must have your brackets. So it's 11A minus 30. All right, so that's what's left. Length of the remaining ribbon. Okay, now they tell me that A equals to 8. So if A equals to 8, it's of length 3A. So a rectangle. So I'm going to draw my rectangle. So it says here, rectangle of length 3A cm. 3A cm. Okay. Now, what was the breadth of the rectangle? So this was made using 11A minus 30 cm length of ribbon. So this length is equals to 11 times 8 because A is equals to 8 minus 30 to give me 58. The length of ribbon used to make the rectangle would be 58 cm. So if we have 3A, that means 3A is 24. So that's your 24 cm and 24 cm. So what's left? So that means 2 breadth is equal to 58 cm, which is the total length of the ribbon. Take away total length of ribbon needed. Take away the length of the length of the rectangle. So we're left with 10 cm. Sorry, not 28, 24. We're left with 10 cm because 24 and 24 makes 48. 58 minus 48 is 10. So that means the breadth of the rectangle will be 5 cm. Okay, got that? Questions, anyone? Okay, let's look at the graph. Now, when you have a graph question like this, it's important that you identify what is given in your axis. So in this case, the axis tells you the number of laptops left unsold. So you start with 120 laptops. Day 1, how many laptops were sold? Or rather, so left unsold? Yes, Niall, the answer is correct. Okay, what is the number of laptops left unsold in day 1? Anyone? Based on the graph, how many were left unsold here? Anyone? You tell me. 96, thank you. Day 2, unsold. 60, thank you very much. Day 3, you can keep the answers coming. Day 3, how many? 42. Day 4, ID says 30. Okay, thank you. Followed by, and finally, the last 2 numbers will be 18 and 6. Okay, so these are the numbers in blue are the numbers of laptops left unsold. So now, in terms of sold, in day 1, how many laptops were sold? So from 120, went down to 96. That means 24 laptops were sold. Then it went down to 60. So that means 36 laptops were sold. 42. How many laptops were sold? How many laptops were sold? In day 3,